settled next to the Willamette River. Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. For broke on second down, but third down's coming up. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today, though.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this?
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive, because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way, and still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like, the ability to make plays on the football consistently.
Oh, look out, there he goes.
True.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
True.
This offense is
bowling ball.
They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket.
Fuck it, might as well. Shit.
Collapsing, and you've got guys swiping at it. You got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Oh man! All right.
By challenging the call, and it does not
Alrighty.
way, and he loses the timeout. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah.
Got some room at the goal line. And
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Ducks.
And listen, the swing team.
All right, bet it up.
Surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play. Gets the ball in his hands right now.
Bet it up.
He does
I'm
the
sure we're
rest.
gonna play
Gets
this.
in for the touchdown.
I'm gonna turn it into one of these.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Nobody gonna block.
Well,
Nobody ain't gonna block.
They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best.
Nobody's gonna block anybody.
Football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have
Man,
to do
just
a
run
lot
straight
better
to the
running.
ball carrier. From the backside of the play.
After getting
All right,
knocked
bet it
back
up.
to
That's
open
what's
this
up,
drive
man.
in 2nd and 12.
That's what's up.
Here's the give off the left side. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Guys,
Woo, backside of the play.
importance of this game, the
Can't
result
hold nobody,
might well
block
be the
nobody.
cut line between
Can't do
field
shit.
goal and the playoffs.
It's a really good point,
What
Chris,
are we
because
doing,
at this
bro?
point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, and more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage,
Oh, boy.
to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Defenses throughout the league study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. What a grab and go for the Sooners. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the
So
first
bringing the
quarter,
safety
so
all the
it's
way
not
down.
the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Powers through the defender. At the 45 on his way. He's off to the races. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. At the 35, he's got room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
He really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Snags it over the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Fair catch, called for and made. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different...
They're going to block no fucking body.
Try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now they'll try to
ain't going to block nobody. Let's go.
15. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. He's loose. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans! The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a coordinator?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looks as if he's going to run it. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Hard running there. That defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Come.
Touchdown, Oregon! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Ass.
This pass rush has
Trash
just
ass
been relentless,
O-line.
and you can bet your
Almost
bottom
can't do
dollar they're
shit.
about to bring the heat again. Quarterback extends the play. Brings it in down the left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Let's get the bump,
DB
motherfuckers.
does an
Just do what they want to
outstanding
do,
job
bro.
here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
get to do what they want to do.
Head to the locker rooms. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he goes out of bounds.
Do what they want to do. Lot want to do all this shit.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And
got a lot of running room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure.
Yeah, there's a lot I need to do, but I understand.
best friend is a good
Get that shit messed up so I can audible out of
I
it.
think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Bully ball on third and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is
He overthrew it.
This quarterback has been struggling.
No pressure, wide open, overthrow.
So far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough space. Touchdown USC. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
35. USC 21.
And he's going to run it back. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking off. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, and rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Leaves it with the back.
Come on, dog. That's the shit I be talking about. Like, how motherfuckers can get that shit. But whatever.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20.
I mean, I understand that. I just feel like I don't have all the personnel I need right now. I mean, I'm getting there, almost there, but I don't feel like I'm there, so it's all good.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his
Like,
man.
got him sacked, can't even get the sack.
Trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
That's the end of the 1st
Yeah.
USC 21.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Going for the big play. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Another one he gets off.
He released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the tight end.
Another one
He
he
knew
gets
exactly
off.
where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
10-game winning streak.
And they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And this one will be stopped for no
He got off the
gain.
block. He got off the block. Okay. He got off the block.
Third down
Center's
conversions
trash
are
as
a
hell.
huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start. And they'll work it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Time to take a shot. It's complete. A huge pickup. Off he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up by 31 over North Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wide out in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And they get the sack just like that.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. And
I can't get no fumble though.
The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Oh, okay. Let me know some.
Beat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. On the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable. And with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. This dude is revving his engine like a duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle
Oh, man. That's what's up, bro. Like, nobody blocked anybody.
You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now
nobody blocks anybody. It's all good, dude.
Being disrupted, they've been all over the field.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a snag by the defense. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Oh, man. Bullshit, bro.